Hey everyone, Gamertech Dad here, and today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the new Arcade 1-Up Killer Instinct Pro. So let's get to it. Alright, so here we go. Let's unbox this. And this originally went up for pre-order the end of October during the Arcade 1-Up's live stream. So it's supposed to be limited to 500, and I was getting my order in, and I believe it was supposed to originally start shipping and being received by people that pre-ordered it in January, but I got a notification from UPS last week that it was going to be shipping and arriving this month, which I was, surprised. I guess early Christmas came early, so got the notification earlier in the week, and I ended up receiving this on last Saturday, December 17th. I think a few other people did also get it. I live in California. I guess it's shipped out of California, so I believe there's, like I said, other people were also received their Arcade 1-Up Killer Instinct Pros. So, alright, here we go. Got this open. It had little glue there underneath, so I pull the tabs apart. So, here we go. Let's see here. Contents. And so, what we got here? Instructions. Looks like a little certificate of authentication. Let's see here. So I got 229. See if you can see that out of 500. Not sure if they shipped them in a particular order, but that's what I got, 239. And instruction manuals, all that good stuff for building that, which I'm going to lay out all the parts so you guys can see, but it was packed pretty well. So I'm going to take this apart, lay out all the parts, and then give you guys a closer look at the parts. Alright, here's all the parts out of the box. We've got panelings. Here are the speakers, the coin-op door, a bunch of screws, control panel. There's the stool, parts for the stools, fatigue mat, the tin sign with Jago on it, just the monitor, 19-inch monitor, more panels. There's the marquee and back panels and side panels. So quite a lot of parts. I mean, this is my first Arcade 1-Up, so I don't know if maybe it might be equivalent to the standard 3/4, with the risers, because of the riser. So, not too sure. But anyways, I'm gonna start building this, putting it together, and see how long it takes, and I'll bring you back, maybe halfway through. Alright everyone, I finally got it put together. Let's start with the good. Overall, the look is good, especially with no riser. It gives that authentic arcade look. I've never been a fan of the risers on the 3/4 scales, so I feel like no riser adds to the overall look, a little more closer to the arcade experience. The chrome accents really add to the overall look. Yamaha speakers sound really good, especially compared to the regular ones used on the 3/4 scale Killer Instinct Pro and all those other units. Great looking 19-inch monitor, has good viewing angles, you know, from sides, top, bottom. Lit up coin door with functionality, really adds to the overall look, you know, try to bring that arcade feel and experience. Same thing with the lit up marquee, really has a nice look to it. So overall, that's the good aspects of the unit. The bad, now for the bad. The bad is, let's start with the build experience. That wasn't the greatest experience. It was a really bad experience due to the fact that the wood quality that they used, some kind of particle board or something, I'm not too sure. But as I was putting it together, even with the pre-dare holes, like one of the side panels started splitting. So I had to add wood glue, try to rectify that, let it dry. That took time. And then one of the screws on one of the side panels, it started whining, so where the screw was just spinning, wasn't really holding together. I had to get a little thicker screw. That seemed to work, but I would think for the price they would use a lot better wood build quality. Also, even though the marquee is lit, the print quality is not the greatest. Seems a little fuzzy. Again, for what you're paying, you would think they could at least get that right. Arcade1Up would get that right. The biggest problem and disappointment for the unit is the joysticks and the control. They end up using 4-way gates instead of 8, which the original arcade Killer Instinct 2 even, I believe they had an 8-way gate. Not sure why they did that, but it's a problem. I mean, I'm not the greatest Killer Instinct player, but when you can't do a basic fireball, that's a problem. So let me give you an example of that. So all right, and real quick, here's the interface, some settings before I get into the game, just to bring up. So here's the settings for this particular game. Also, real quick, if you want to, the 19-inch monitor, it does cut slightly, black border on top and a little on the side. If you want just full screen menu though, and you know, to expand it full screen, just turn off integer scaling, and that'll stretch the image. It's not a lot. It doesn't look horrible, but you know, if those black bars bother you, the top slightly on the side, then you could do that. It's up to you. There's other options you could do. So it's and also, there's also live play connected to your Wi-Fi. The software is really great. From what I hear, I haven't had a chance to log on yet. Just, you know, trying the basics here. So let's get into this. Again, you could start with the lit up coin to add credits, or one player. It's up to you, whatever your preference. So let's do Jago. Okay, so doing the reverse half circles, that's fine, it's not a problem. But trying to do a fireball, I can't even do it to save my life, guys. Really disappointing. Well, there's one. I could forget about a uppercut punch, dragon punch, or whatever you want to call it. A little easier on this side, but I should be busting them out like nobody's business. There's that. All right, so final thoughts. Do I feel that it's worth $1,000? No, not even close. Not even with the the stool, the tin poster, and the fatigue mat. Probably more like 700 or 800. Even if they would have got everything right with the controls, I don't think it's worth $1,000. So that being said, I am going to have to upgrade the sticks. At least the buttons are okay. They're not the bestest, but they're okay. But the sticks are an issue. But overall, am I happy to have it? Yes. I love Killer Instinct. I love the game ever since it came out back in '94. Killer Instinct 2 as well. Like I said, I've been a fan since it came out. The best closest I ever had to home experience was the Super Nintendo version, and then the N64 Killer Instinct Gold. So, that was the closest I was going to get at the time. This was the only other way I was going to have as close to the arcade experience as possible. Like I said, without a riser. So 500 limited quantity is the only option I had. So like I said, I'm glad to have it. I'll have to swap out the controls to get fix the biggest issue for me. But overall, I hope you enjoyed my review of Killer Instinct Pro from Arcade1Up, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you would like to see in future reviews. Comment, like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next time.